Hello, gorgeous Taurus. How are you this week? I hope you're having a great week. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. This is a general read, your weekly read, and we are using the Mythic Tarot cards, so stories from the Greek myths. This week we're going to be looking at the Scorpio new moon, which I am very excited about. It's one of my favorite, full moon. It's one of my favorite moons of the year, the main full moon, because it's the Wesak full moon as well, the enlightenment of Buddha or Buddha's birthday. So you can have some really interesting experiences as opportunity for lots of transformation. So it's a very, very potent and powerful time. So let's see, what can we get for Taurus this week? What can we get for you guys? Okay, great. We have the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Now, which one? This is, I'm getting this me, no me, no me, no me, no me, which I think is really going to be that you're going to have there's going to be a bit of a pull to and fro between these two energies for you guys this week, Taurus. Okay, so the 5 of Swords there is a decision. Something necessary needs to happen. The swords are the element of air. They're your thoughts. This is Apollo, the sun god, coming in. This is Arestus here. He's asking Apollo for help. Okay, he is under a curse, a family curse, and he says, I want this curse to go away. How can I get rid of this? And Apollo, the sun god, comes in, the god of healing and light, comes in and gives him, okay, if this is what you want to do, this is what you have to do to be able to get rid of this curse. Okay, he's giving very clear direction and guidance. Okay, and it's around the element of your thoughts, the way you're thinking about a situation, how you're engaging with a situation. Okay, so very strong direction from Apollo. You can see him pointing. I'm really drawn to his pointing the finger. So that's why he's pointing in the opposite direction to the 10 of Cups though. Okay, so he's kind of pointing you away from the 10 of Cups. Now, what is the 10 of Cups? The 10 of Cups is the element of water. We have the Scorpio full moon. So it's interesting that we don't have any moonish cards. This is all everything happening on the surface, okay? Cups represent your emotions. The 10 of Cups is the end card, the final card of the minor arcana. And the 10s are about a completion, okay? A completion of some sort of relationship. Now, the 10 of Cups is about the end of a relationship that's kind of naturally finished. It's the end cycle, the end process. It's where they've ended up as well. But I'm just getting there's an ending of a relationship, okay? And the fact that Apollo's pointing away from it and pointing towards these swords, it's like something has naturally, relationships kind of just naturally reach their end point and it's time to move on, okay? And this is kind of what Apollo's saying is it's time to leave this relationship or situation now because it's naturally finished in your life. It feels like a very soft, gentle ending. It's not like the 10 of Swords where it's just, you really kind of got pulled through the grinder, that it was quite a difficult relationship, a difficult ending. This 10 of Cups ending is actually, it's almost like the feeling of going in mutual directions. It's a mutual agreement. Yeah, I get it. Like it's time for me to move out. It's time for me to go now. And both parties or know that and understand that. So it's mutually agreeable. Okay. It's a soft ending. Okay, it's an ending of the heart. It's an ending of the emotions. It's just that you learn everything that you needed to learn from each other or from the situation. So with this 5 of Swords, it's very much something, it's a decision to be made about how to approach, how to kind of, what to do in this situation, really. So, what else can we get? So we have the Hermit, okay? This is a major arcana. We have Kronos here. Now, I just got seeking the answers inside yourself. So even though this feels like a very soft ending of a situation or an era, or it could be a workplace. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic, but just something is kind of naturally concluded in your life. And so there's this natural sense of, I mean, it could be a passing as well, but it's peaceful. It's a peaceful ending. Whatever this is, it's it it's peaceful. So it might just be purely energetic, but it just feels like a situation has now, it's time to move on from this situation. But with the Hermit coming in, I'm getting that you need a little necessary time of withdrawal after this, okay? Just to process everything that you learnt, and almost this sense of gratitude of everything that you learnt and got out of that relationship, and everything that person gave you or you gave them or the situation gave you. It's kind of an inventory of, okay, that was really great. You know, we learnt a lot. We had so much fun together. We did this, we did that. They loved me a lot. They gave a lot to me. I gave a lot to them. I was there for them for this. They were there for that. And now it's naturally ended. Okay, now it's time to accept that it's over. And so this Hermit is about just giving yourself some time and space to accept that and to be able to process it, really. And so it's about withdrawing and going within and seeing the light, getting the answers for yourself, and understanding that the process is over. So we have the Queen of Swords. She's a little queen that's been wanting to pop up this week because there's a lot of feminine energy. We'll be looking at having a few conversations with different feminine energies, and one of them is the Queen of Swords, the element of air, the element of your mind, the feminine that is connected to very clear thought. Okay, she's not making decisions based on her emotions because she's throwing her jug, her water away. No, she's impartial. Okay, a lot of the readings this week have actually been very similar. Okay, so she's, if you're in a relationship with a Libra, say, they've got a very similar reading, sort of, but there's some elements to it. She is very much like, okay, she sits very still within, she feels calm in her thoughts. She's not making any decisions. So I feel like, you know, with this Five of Swords again, there's some sort of decision to be made or way to kind of leave a situation that involves your mind, involves your thinking, okay? So really, ultimately, that's going to be the majority. You're not going to be doing it from your feelings. You're not going to be doing it from your intuition. It's really about the thoughts that are going through your mind and making a decision that way. And with the Queen of Swords coming through, she's just coming through really clearly, helping you distance yourself, okay, from the situation. Healthy boundary, a healthy distance, because I'm just being drawn to the fact that she is so far away from this mountain, and this mountain's kind of representing this situation that you've left. She's distanced herself very much from the world, from the situation, okay? So it feels like there's a very healthy boundary that needs to be set up, but it's almost, again, it's just, you don't even need to set it up. It's not like a forced thing. It just feels like a very natural distancing from, so, and it doesn't even necessarily need to be something specific. It's almost like, you know, sometimes you distance yourself from school friends or your group of friends. Things just naturally end in your life, and so something is naturally ending, Taurus. And we have the Three of Wands here. Okay, so it's a kind of actually a similar reading to Libra because we're getting very similar messages to them. But with the Libra, I was drawn to the river in the background. With you guys, I'm getting what you're building, okay? What you're building is this, okay? Building concrete structures. What's happening is that, and you can see that neither of these two characters can see that. That's in the background. It's not being kind of revealed to them. It's happening, but they don't know it. So you're building something new in your life. And I'm just it's almost camouflaged. See how those buildings are almost camouflaged into the sand dunes, into those hills, whatever they are. That those, I always think they're kind of like sand dunes. So it's camouflage. So it's almost like what you're building is not obvious yet. That you are building something new in your life, and it is actually progressing. And I feel like those structures are there, and they're probably bigger and more stronger and sturdier and stable than you think. But this new thing that you're building in your life, it's not, it's camouflaging in with the rest of your life at the moment. Okay, so it's not obvious what it is. You're not seeing it. Okay, but it's there. So it's saying something is building inside of you. You're building something new. And actually, I feel like you're further progressed than you know and think that you are. Okay, so this is kind of in the background happening. Okay, it's something happening in the background that you're not necessarily focusing on. We can see those buildings, and that these characters are more focused on this interaction, which feels like some sort of interaction between people. You're more focused on some sort of relationship at the moment, not what is building in the background. And this relationship could actually be what's leaving, what has naturally ended. And it feels like there is like some sort of offering or exchange happening between these two. So a mutual exchange or offering, a mutual understanding. So the message is that there are things building in your life, Taurus. Okay, it can seem like these readings this week can seem a little bit esoteric or energetic, because there's a lot of things happening energetically in the background that we're not aware of, that are building and creating new structures in our life. So that's basically what it's saying for you, Taurus. Okay, so I'm going to pull a soul card for you. So it's saying, even though your focus maybe, or your initial gaze might be on what's leaving, and again, my goodness, okay. Oh, 3 soul cards. That one hid the Page of Pentacles, and they're all pentacles, okay? And which is lovely for you guys. It's real earth energy. It's around, the house, the home, security, the fact that the house, these are houses in the background, you're building something. That's indicative of all this pentacle energy. Now, the house can represent you as well. Like when you have a dream and you're dreaming of a house, that's you. It also can represent your career or your finances or security, or what you're trying to build on a financial front. Okay, so we've got all these pentacles. Now, this little Page of Pentacles, he's the one that was hiding. And he's interesting because he's quite vulnerable and sensitive. Okay, he's got his little, I've got to pull the right one out. He's got his little pentacle. He's holding it close to his heart. And he's working out where to plant it so that it can grow and harvest and create a long-term harvest. And it's about some sort of idea, some sort of investment of time, money, career, whatever it is. Where are you going to plant something that you love? Now, again, I'm getting these little things have sprouted up behind him, but he's not looking at it again. So again, I'm getting with you guys, Taurus, things are growing in your life and you're not necessarily aware of that. And again, it might be something energetically on a soul level, but it's going to, because we've got the pentacles, it will eventually ground down, okay, into reality. And it even might be there now and you're just kind of not noticing it. Okay, you haven't seen it yet. So let's go to the Queen, the lovely Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is your energy. Okay, this is your card, the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Taurus card in the deck. So the fact that you've got that, and whenever a sign gets their own card, it's very much about stepping into your own power, into all the elements that make you you, into the actual, all the positive parts of your sign, okay? So I feel like, you're just really grounded. You're stepping into abundance, into manifesting earthly desires. is what I just got told. Manifesting earthly desires. And with the Queen of Pentacles, she very much embodies that. Okay, I'm just getting this embodiment of it. And it's all about, it can be about her physical body as well. The fact that maybe some changes in your physical body, some health changes for the better that are really starting to pay off now. So I'm getting sensuality with this Queen of Pentacles. But very much, she's very much, again, I said we were talking about a lot of the divine feminine this week. With this Queen of Pentacles coming through, it's very much saying it's connecting you to your essence of who you are. Okay? This is what the soul is saying. And with this little beautiful page of Pentacles, it feels all so nice and grounded, like I just want to plant my seed and watch it grow. And so it feels really, really good. I feel like what you are planting, and you've actually already planted seeds that are coming to fruition, Taurus, okay? This week you're really going to feel really grounded and centered within that. And when the Nine of Pentacles is coming through, now this is, feeling justifiably pleased. This is the harvest from the page. The page to the nine. The page plants his pentacles and he ends up with these beautiful, beautiful pile of pentacles that he's worked hard for. He's planted them in the right spots, okay? So planting your seed in the right areas. So this is all about moving forward for you guys, Taurus, as well, okay? So when we say things have naturally ended and it's quite a soft ending in your life, it's because this is where you're heading. This is where, and I feel like you're not even heading. Some cards, sometimes it's like this is the activation of the new phase. I feel like you've started it, okay? And things are starting to take fruition, but you just might not be seeing it right now. But it's there. It's saying on a soul level it is. It might be happening on an energetic level and just hasn't grounded down yet, but very much about wealth, long-term wealth, achievement, security, building something financial. So I feel like this week you're going to feel very secure. You're going to feel a lot more secure about where you're heading, where you're going, definitely on the right path, Taurus, okay? In terms of your finances, your career, and also physical health I'm getting. So I hope that makes some sense for you guys. I feel just so nice, like I feel so grounded, which is lovely because that's beautiful earth energy and the mother energy as well, that divine feminine. So it's gorgeous energy for you guys. I think you're going to feel good this week, Taurus. So, and I think that just the big message is that things are through, there are things growing and building and you just might not know about them yet. So I hope you have a great week. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I will be uploading these at the same time each week. So have a great week, Taurus. Bye.